Those dancers who are really quite spectacular come up with brilliant new things, and I love that because I think that dance is about being expressive and saying something, trying to say something, or giving people an opportunity to see the world the way you see it.
I love Ireland. Like, Irish dancing has always been part of the culture, and a lot of people feel that it's gone away from that. But for me, it's all still on the same basics and same traditions and everything. So to me, it's still a big part of Ireland's culture.
177, 178.
After dancing her second round, Claire waits to be recalled while we discover what exactly the adjudicators are looking for.
In terms of adjudicating, it's very interesting because people have their own preferences in terms of subjectivity, but there's also an agreed criteria of what makes a good dancer.
First and foremost would be timing and rhythm, especially in the hard shoe dancing. That's all about making the beats, making them clear and crisp, and making them in time with the music. Above that, we also have posture. There is a misconception that Irish dancers should be very, very tight-shouldered and very constrained. If they do that, you're going to see all the stress of the hard work coming out on the face, on the neck, and possibly with movement of the shoulders. So ideally the adjudicator is going to look for a relaxed posture where the arms are just relaxed neatly at the side of the body. So the arms don't move, but they're not tense either.
Sue Faye Healy has travelled home from Ottawa in Canada to adjudicate at this year's Worlds.
It's a very interesting competition today, lots of lovely rhythm in the competition. When you see the dancers come out for the first time, you're excited and you're looking for some nice, real, natural talent. I usually look for nice turned out feet, nice footwork, you're looking for nice carriage, you're looking for nice posture. Presentation is very important, the nice length of a dress and the colours on the dancer. It's just part of it, it's not the be and all end of it. Like, you know, the costume is part of the dancer. We mark immediately because you forget very quick what that dancer was like, so you put down your mark as soon as they leave the stage. The toughest part of the day is when you have a few in your mind that you really love. You have to make up your mind whether it's a half mark or a quarter of a mark between these dancers. I wouldn't like to be performing today, I wouldn't like to be up on the stage dancing today.
Claire has a tough time battling her nerves as anxiety levels reach an all-time high. In a final attempt to impress the judges, she takes to the stage and provides her spectators with the ultimate A-class performance.
I'm feeling a lot of pressure because you know, you're the one to beat because you've won it the last 4 years, so everybody's kind of like, when I come out on stage, everybody's like, that's the world champion. So they're expecting you to be really good, and like obviously you never want to lose your title. And even if you do lose it, you'll always have your title there, but kind of you're going to go the year knowing that someone else bet you the last time. So it is a lot of pressure to just pray that it's actually going to be okay.
While the crowd give an echoing applause, the judges remain poker-faced. After dancing 2 rounds, Jack was invited to the recall round where he performed for his third and final time. Hoping to have outshone the rest, he waits nervously on the results.
They're due out about 8 p.m, so we're waiting. Just a bit nerve-wracking at this stage. Whatever happens, happens. Taken on the chin.
I'm just feeling nervous about it. Just, the results is the hardest part now, just waiting on the come up on the board and see what way it goes. Like, you know, hopefully it goes the right way.
Fingers crossed.
Each judge can give a maximum of 100 points per round. Although there are 5 judges marking each dance, the highest and lowest scores are disregarded. Because of this, the most a dancer can expect to receive per round is 300 points. Tensions rise higher as Jack's number 145 draws nearer.
92, 144, 91, 145, 300.
Scoring the highest points in the entire first round, Jack's off to a great start. While the excitement proves too much for some, the Quins anxiously await the second round of results. After reaching an amazing 275 in the second round, Jack's success continues in the third when he gets 285 points. The total marks of each round combined give the Quins even further reason to celebrate.
288 and 850. The first place competitor, 145, Jack Quinn, Ihey, Kugeline Era.
I've been over the moon. I'm absolutely delighted for him because the amount of work that child puts into Irish dancing is just it's fantastic for him and for his school. Like, you know, there's words I can't really describe, you know, how I feel about it, because he's such a good kid. Like, when it comes to Irish dancing, it's fantastic, and he really makes it for himself and for the school.
I'm really happy. I just can't explain it. It's so brilliant. I don't know if anyone can ever expect anything like this. I just can't explain it. It's so brilliant.
Jack makes his way to the stage as the under-13 world champion to collect his trophy.
Let's hear it for first place winner, 145, Jack Quinn, Ihey, Kugeline Era. Let's go, Jack. Now can we have the teachers? Okay, let's hear it for all.
While the O'Sheas are ecstatic to join in on the honour of Jack's win, the Lally teachers are fighting optimism.
This is the worst part, because especially if they've danced well and they get a bad result, so you're just preparing yourself to be excited or disappointed. So it's the worst part, because your moods could be ranged from one thing to another, so you just hope that she gets what she deserves.
Obviously it's very nerve-wracking for the child as well as us. Everything's done now. She danced really well, but it's tough, so we'll either be happy or disappointed, I suppose.
I'm really nervous. You never know what's going to happen. It's exciting, but at the same time it's really nerve-wracking, because everything, all the weeks of training just comes down to this. I'm really happy with how I've danced, so just see how the results go.
Sitting a few feet away and fighting for the same trophy is Katie Foley.
I'm really nervous right now, because you just don't know. It could be really bad. Not as nervous as my mom at home. She sent me so many text messages. She's like, news, results? And I was like, no, not yet. She's like, I think I may throw up. I'm definitely too old for this. Boys first. Great. How are you? So funny. I don't think that my first mark is going to be very good. So I'm the most nervous about the first round.
In a bid to be the best, Jessica's nerves have numbed her. As the results of round 1 and 2 roll in, her reaction gives nothing away. While the Lally dancers listen attentively for their rivals' results, Katie puts herself into panic mode. In the hope of building a distance between herself and her nerves, Katie busies herself by recording the results. Unknown to Katie and Carl, she is totaling the wrong numbers. While Katie prepares herself for ultimate disappointment, Jessica scores a total of 490. This is a personal best and puts her in third place. As the 4th, 5th and 6th places are announced, Katie realises her calculations were wrong.
In 8th place was number 179, Katie Foley. Great skill, solid pitching.
Like, copied down the scores wrong, and so I thought I was like in the 20s. And so I was calculating it up, and I was like, oh, I'm in like the 20s or something like that. And then it started announcing it by announcer, or I copied it down wrong. I know.
Here's your mom. Here's your mom.
While Katie spreads her good news on placing 8th and not 27th, Jessica shares her delight.
Very happy. Well, the best I've done before is 5th.
She works unbelievably hard. She's such an inspiration to the younger children that we have in our class, because I can turn around at every single lesson and say, that's why she wins all the time, because she's over there practicing on her own. If I tell her to go and practice something 1,000 times, she'll stay there and do it 1,000 times, and that's why she's here today, like, done so well.
It's brilliant, it's brilliant. You can only, so many things can go wrong on the day, and to be top 5 is amazing, but to be top 3, plus you get one of the globes, it's great, it's brilliant for her, I'm delighted for her. Couldn't be happier, really.
Basking in their newfound glory, the girls go backstage and Jessica receives her 3rd place sash.
The cups that you're being presented with are your cups, so take them down off the stage with you, okay?
After some final pointers, Jessica prepares to walk on stage as the 3rd best under-19 dancer in the world.
From the Valley School in the Northwest Region, England, Jessica.
Shortly after, Katie makes her debut.
We actually didn't know she was coming in 8th place until they actually calculated and brought it up on the screen, so we were shocked. We had it actually to do exciting.
It was so exciting because it was like 30 to 8. Okay!
We actually what we were doing was we were looking at the number before you.
So happy to be in the top 10 in the world again.
And I'm really proud of you. I'm thrilled. Absolutely thrilled.
It's great for them to go home with a globe, because they can see that every morning when they wake up and they think, I'm going to get that again next year.
Bigger.
Bigger.
Yeah.
While the under-19 girls go their separate ways to celebrate their new rankings as world champion dancers, there's still one dancer waiting in suspense.
They're going to be out now shortly and feeling the nerves. But it's been a long wait, but hopefully we'll be all right. You're excited, but you're just anxious. But sure, you're going to be nervous, you know, when you're trying to retain a title and you're so close to knowing whether you have or you haven't. So it's very nerve-wracking, but everyone around me kind of keeping me calm and composed and everything, so you have to remain positive. Well, I feel I dance well enough to retain the title, but you just don't know what the judges, whether they're going to actually go with you, if they like you or not, so I'm still hoping to win it again, but if I don't, I don't. Do you know what I mean? So there's nothing really I can do about it now.
Claire's highly anticipated wait is almost over, and while she attempts to block out the buzzing hall, the results announcer asks for attention. Surrounded by her supporters, the Hessian school dancers are anxiously hoping to hear high points as they wait for Claire's number 186.
178.38, 180, 80.5, 186, 225.
After scoring 225 points out of a possible 300, Claire will require higher points if she's to retain her title.
205.
With tensions high, a resounding hush sweeps through Claire's supporters ahead of the 2nd round.
275.
Scoring 275 in the 2nd round puts Claire back in the game and gives her another chance at keeping her title. Another high score in the 3rd and final round will predict whether or not Claire will get to keep her status as world champion.
74.5. 300.
Although the results continue to be revealed, the points of Claire's last 2 rounds have made her a clear winner. And so the celebrations begin. After making some last-minute adjustments, Claire is welcomed on stage as the Under-21 2011 World Champion.
Let's welcome on stage the 2011 World Champion from the Hessian School in Connacht, Ireland, Claire Greeny.
I actually don't even know what to say. It just feels amazing, and I'm just relieved to be done, and it's all gone well. It's my 5 in a row, so 5th year winning it, and I cannot believe it. I feel unbelievable. I couldn't stop crying through that. I don't know, I think it was just the relief and just the emotion of actually knowing I've 5 in a row.
Quiet, please.
I can't believe it.
After showing off her new trophy, Claire and all her supporters finished the evening in true Galway tradition.
If you ever go across the sea to Ireland, If it's only at the